Hello, hello. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be going over how to handle losses. Now, the reason I'm going over this video is probably going to be a short one is because losses come with trading. I just had a great week 2 weeks ago where I went, I think, 8-1 or 8-0. And the next week following that, just last week, I think I went 1-4. So, it was a pretty bipolar week. I was forcing price action pretty much for the most part on NQ, as you can see here. Um, I was forcing a lot of price action. Price action dumped. It wasn't really that much of a clear week for NQ, except for Monday's price action, where the play of the week actually is this Monday? Friday the 19th. No, we dumped way higher than that. You see, the play of the week was actually right here, right? I mean, if you're holding this, everything aligned, right here, you have your order block entry, right? Soup. You're holding it until a lot farther than that, like over 100R, right? And the play of the week was right there. And I missed that on Monday, which allowed me, it didn't allow me to catch multiple setups after that. Of course, there were clean setups within the week, but I really wasn't getting them, right? And it caused me to take losses because I would force trading setups and I would force models that weren't there because I was trading on phone. I was phone trading. I didn't have my usual MacBook. My MacBook's actually been broken for the whole duration of the challenge. And my thing expires next week, so I'm like, maybe I should just pass my tossed up evaluation, right? So I was doing things I shouldn't do. I was pattern trading, and it caused me to lose. And I lost a lot, especially when I got auto liquidated because I was in school, internet lagged, limit didn't cancel when it was supposed to. It happens. I got auto liquidated for the day, so I lost 1,000. So it was like, wow, all my progress is done, which caused me to just overtrade, bad mental throughout there. And I was planning on using that evaluation as like, you know, I was planning on using it as a YouTube video how to pass with over 85% win rate. But when I noticed that I didn't have my MacBook for the majority of the setups, I couldn't really trade. So it ends, of course, next week, and I'm gonna be going over some of the ways on how you can handle losses because it's gonna suck, yes, but it's one of the things you just have to take in the industry, right? So number one, journal. Journaling helps not only prevent losses, but it helps you take the losses a lot better because you know what you did wrong, and okay, from now on, I should wait for this. I should wait for this. And you keep honing it. You back tested it. Now you forward test it, and you continue, right? So that when you take those losses, it's not bad because you did everything you did. Two, stick to your rules and figure out why you lost. So when you stick to your rules and then figure out why you lost, it helps you take the loss a lot better. Why? Because you're not as mad about it. You're not as angry about it. You knew that you did everything you could, and then it was just a losing trade. When you understand that there was something you could have done better, it helps you, okay, this was just a learning moment, and you continue to move on. A third way on how you can handle a loss is simply getting off the charts, right? And then fourth, I'm going to put detach yourself, and this is the most important, with journaling from money. So when you get off the charts, not only are you preventing yourself from overtrading, right? But you're just detaching yourself. You're trying to desensitize yourself from the outcome. And when you do that, you have a lot higher chance of, just being able to really see why you lost and taking it for what it is and then coming back stronger the next day, right? And then the fourth and most important one is detaching yourself from money. When you detach yourself from money and you start attaching yourself to the process, you start to notice that, okay, yes, I did take a loss. Yes, that loss cost me, But now I paid to learn what I did wrong, and I'm gonna continue doing what I know is right. And if I lose, okay. But I'm not gonna be attached to the outcome because I'm not gonna be attached to the outcome because I've already been okay with losing that much. And when you do that, you're able to handle your losses a whole lot better. So I know this is a pretty short video, so I'm gonna go and do like I'm gonna do actually one video. We have the candle range theory, 3 candle sequence, and I'm gonna see just based off of this, right? 2 a.m. Next one at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. it sweeps it, right? We get a sweep, we get a change in state of delivery. Okay. Is there a 15-minute PD array? There is. So I would enter off here, stop here, right? This is for the turtle soup. Low that broke the high here. And see if this is gonna start our downtrend. Where was our open? Our open was right here. So we got, of course, our initial displacement above. And we're gonna see what price does. So as you can see, price is near my stop, takes me out. What could I have done better? I could have waited for time, right? Waited for true displacement, and then now it probably gonna go to the low, right? But it was way too close, not high probability. You take those, you journal, right? And then you detach yourself. I'm not looking at how much I lost. I'm looking at what I could have done better. This one, strong displacement, changes data delivery. Now, we could have sold right here after change of state of delivery and start aiming lower, right? We got rejection block entry. But it appears price just continues displacing higher. So we stop trading it.